Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Caleb's 5 Picks of the Week, where every week I give my 5 predictions on 5 games around the world of sports. This week, I'll be predicting 5 games around the NFL. The first game this week that I'll be predicting is the Green Bay Packers versus the Washington Redskins. Now, this game is a very interesting game to pick, but I can say with confidence that if Aaron Rodgers plays and is at least 90% healthy, that the Packers will win this pretty easily. My prediction is the Packers win with a pretty wide margin of score of 35-21. I envision a pretty good day for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense. The Washington defense has kind of been struggling to get a good rhythm so far this year. The second game this week is going to be the New York Giants versus the Houston Texans. Now, these are 2 winless teams so far in the season, both at 0-2, looking for their first win and get the season started in kind of an okay way. Both very, very talented teams, both with a lot of talent on each side of the ball. The Giants having a lot of talent on offense with Eli Manning, Odell Beckham Jr., and rookie sensation Saquon Barkley. And the Texans on defense having, of course, J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, and Tyrann Mathieu, and the rest of what is a very stout defense. But beyond that, I'm predicting that the Giants' offense will overcome the Texans' defensive talent and win this game in a close one. I have the Giants winning 17-13. The third game this week is going to be the New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. And this is kind of a difficult game to pick. Both teams have not really started the season how most would have predicted and would have expected out of both these very, very high-powered offensive teams. With that being said, I'm going to pick the Atlanta Falcons, mainly because I feel that they have a little bit more talent than the Saints do. I feel that Matt Ryan and Julio Jones will finally figure things out, and guys like Calvin Ridley will make a big impact this week and will give the edge to the Falcons. So I'm going to pick Atlanta here with a score of 24-17. I mean, it could go either way, honestly. I just see the Falcons probably pulling this one out. The fourth game this week is going to be the Sunday night game, and it's going to be the New England Patriots versus the Detroit Lions. And to be completely honest, this game's kind of a joke. Everybody knows the Patriots will win. It's kind of just an understanding, probably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in Tom Brady, and now has, of course, picked up another fairly talented offensive weapon in Josh Gordon this week, and it'll be interesting to see how he kind of fits in. But regardless, I don't think he'll take away anything from the New England offense, and it's New England. And the Lions aren't doing very good. It's kind of disappointing. I would have liked this to have been a better game for Sunday Night Football, but the Patriots are going to win 35-10. I just don't see any possibility of the Lions winning at all. And the fifth and final game this week is going to be the Monday Night Football game. And this game is going to include 2 very, very explosive offenses in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, if you would have looked at this game on the schedule at the beginning of the year and been like, well, Pittsburgh's going to win easily, Le'Veon Bell, great all-around player, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, they're going to win easily. But since that time, Ryan Fitzpatrick has put on an absolute show and taken the NFL by storm, starting up something called Fitzmagic. And I really believe that this week Fitzmagic will continue and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, who, they're not really playing that well. They tied the Browns in week 1, so I feel like anything's possible at this point. I see this being just basically like the Pro Bowl, just no defense being played at all and just a high-scoring game. So I'm going to say Tampa Bay wins 45-38, and Fitzmagic continues on, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be 3-0. And that is going to wrap up my 5 picks of the week this week. Thanks for tuning in and listening. I hope that you guys tune in next week to see what I have to say about those games. It's going to be another all-NFL week next week, and it will continue that way until the NBA season starts and as we get closer to baseball postseason. And we'll probably change things up and pick some baseball games, some NFL games, some NBA games, all around the board. If you do see me passing by in the hall at school or in a class and you want to let me know what you have to say about my picks, if you agree or disagree, feel free to come up to me and let me know what your opinion is. I'd be happy to hear from all of you and what you guys have to say. And with that, that is going to wrap up the first episode of Caleb's 5 Picks of the Week. I hope you guys have a great week. Have the best day of your life.